Meh. That's such a weird.
Meh.
It's a weird sound effect to start the show on, isn't it? At least walked away from the mic. Brilliant.
And I'm back.
Are you actually back?
Yeah.
Are we back?
I'm not this tall. I need the mic to be lower.
Hello, everyone. A laboured 2-minute Terminator today, as it's been such a bitch trying to upload episodes 8 and 9. First, the battery on the computer went. I didn't bring my charger. Then I borrowed someone else's charger for a different computer, which didn't quite have the juice to get me up to 100%.
But that's because you've got a crazy
That's like many women in my life.
Your computer's like the T1000 and hers is like the T600.
It is. The big lug nuts zombie-looking thing from Terminator Salvation.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Yeah. We
finally got them on, and then had to contest with your internet connection, which is about as good as...
That's actually becoming a trope, you know, talking about my shit internet.
Your internet is so bad. Literally couldn't upload a fucking SoundCloud track.
It is.
It's the kind of internet connection you'd expect to have
back in
if
the
you were
days.
some like African warlord sending out multiple emails about, hello, I have my name is Dr. Zahir Was, and the rebels have taken the capital of my country, Wakanda. And what has happened is, if you will give me your bank details, I will deposit 7 million African dollars into your account, and you can keep 10%. Now, for some reason, I'm sure people obviously give them the bank details and fall for that, because I still get emails in my spam box from these people.
Spam box?
But having said that, their internet connection is probably far better than your internet connection, because they can get an email from Africa to England.
This is a very good point.
So your internet is worse than an African warlord in a shack, in a hut.
Hit the music!
In a cave, yes, hit the music.
Watch out for machines, they're unstoppable. Watch out for machines, they will rule the world.
This is the 2-minute Terminator.
From the cave.
From the cave. From Ellie's man cave.
And what minute are we going from and to?
It's episode 10. We're going from minutes 18 to minutes 20 of the 2-minute
Are we?
bridge covering that gap, yeah.
It's not 16 to 18?
No, I don't think it is, Ellie.
We're 20 minutes in?
I think so. Oh, God, have I fucked up?
Jesus Christ, Ethan.
I fucked up.
Again.
Did I mess it up?
Yes.
Oh, shit. No, I didn't. I can't have messed it up. Yeah, episode 7, 8, episode 9, 16 to 18, 18 to 20, episode 10. Pin number.
Whoa,
Boom.
dude, careful on the screen, yo.
Sorry, I've had a bad day.
So we start off with the ginger mullet.
Little Eddie Furlong, 13-year-old Eddie Furlong, never acted before.
He'd never acted before.
Using his Atari pocket computer to break into...
a bank account. We don't actually know whose bank account.
Pretty sure it's probably his mum or dad's, right?
But we don't have like a definitive
Faster. Tribute.
Yes. Tenacious D. Yeah, so they steal money.
And then they drive off to the dulcet tones of Axl Rose singing You Could Be Mine, which was written especially for and commissioned for this film by Guns N' Roses, who were kind of like the hot band of the time.
Indeed. And we see a reference to Guns N' Roses later on in the movie.
They were the last real hair metal band, kind of, really. But they kind of transcended hair metal in
Bon
a sense.
Jovi was still going up until not that long ago.
I didn't know. Bon Jovi's always been kind of there, but he kind of faded out, I think, in the late 80s, because I think in 1990 he did Blaze of Glory, which was like kind of almost exactly musically the same as Dead or Alive. It's got the same.
I like Dead or Alive, but I don't like Blaze of Glory.
Oh, Blaze of Glory is amazing.
No, don't like that song.
You can't go off on Blaze of Glory.
No.
Blaze of Glory. That's a Will Ferrell film with John Heder.
That's a great movie. Love that movie.
Blaze of Glory is great. What are you talking about?
It's shit. I don't like it at all.
You're unbelievable.
Yep.
Really? You don't like that film?
I do not. I like the film. I don't like the song.
Which film is it from?
I didn't know it was from a film.
You like the film? Oh, the Blades of Glory.
Yes.
It's from Young Guns.
Oh.
Young Guns 2, sorry.
Haven't seen it.
Which was actually better than the first movie. A little bit like Terminator 2, bringing it back. Yeah.
Bringing it back, yeah.
Oh, God. Young Guns 2 and that song are amazing.
Well, I'll have to watch the movie and have a second opinion on it. But so far, I'm not impressed.
So yeah, the fact is, Edward Furlong playing John Connor is using an Atari Portfolio, which is a pocket PC. I mentioned this, of course, in the last episode, episode 9, but I got panicky and ran out of facts for that episode and used future episode facts. And now I've ruined the show.
You dick. So they ride off into the sunset. He's clinging onto young John Connor's back.
Or is it? Because all
Crushed
the
a bum.
riding shots are actually like very small stunt people riding them.
Why?
Adult riders are riding the bikes, except in close-ups.
But it's only like a small, shitty little bike. It's not like it went very fast. Why couldn't
It's like a
Furlong
1990
have...
Honda dirt bike.
Wow, you really have done your research.
That was a fact from 3 episodes back.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to pump you up. Yeah, surely they would have... Young Furlong, 13-year-old, would be able to ride that bike, no? If he'd never acted before, he wasn't anyone big, so the insurance would have been fine. Why didn't they get him just riding the bike?
Because you can't have your lead actor riding a bike.
But it's
Unless he's Tom Cruise.
That's what I mean. If it was a Harley Davidson, I'd understand, but it's not.
And Tom Cruise hasn't been invented yet, 'cause it's only 1990. Even though Tom Cruise is around and had just starred in that summer's film, 1990, like the previous summer, Days of Thunder, which I actually prefer to Top Gun, sorry. I get so much hate for that.
Well, I don't like Top Gun, so...
Yeah, I never really connected with Top Gun.
No.
Looks cool. It's got great visuals. The soundtrack is fucking amazing.
I just got driven nuts by it when I was at uni, and all the boys on a Sunday morning or afternoon when they were all hungover.
Go to sauna together.
They would always fucking put Top Gun on, and it just drove me fucking nuts.
Why?
Because just, I'd always come in at the same fucking scene, the volleyball scene. It's just the gayest movie ever. And who's the other main actor in it?
Anthony Edwards, he plays Goose.
Can't stand him.
He later went on to do ER when he lost his hair and had a TV career. Tom Skerritt is also in it.
Oh no, it's Tom Skerritt that I don't like.
Who's in Alien as Captain Dallas.
Yeah, no, I don't
Gets
like
killed in the air duct. As the alien kills
do
him
not
by
like him.
giving him jazz hands. When he climbs down that shaft and turns around.
I
and the
really
alien goes,
need a Kyle's mum.
and he's doing that.
Guilty.
Oh, Ellie's getting the bag out. What have you got in your bag, Ellie?
I need coconut oil
Oh, okay.
for my tattoo.
You're doing this on the run as we're podcasting.
Yeah, man. I'm just doing...
I don't have the time. Car insurance? What do I got time to shop for car insurance?
No, it's not Michael Winner, you fucking Jew. Okay, so we then get the shot of Arnie on that fucking beautiful motorbike. And what bike
1990
is
Fat
it?
Boy FTSL. Yeah.
It's so fucking hot. I love that bike.
So the dream sequence in which Michael Biehn, who's been reinserted into the film, this was actually cut from the theatrical release, I assume for pacing. That wasn't really mentioned in the facts.
Yeah, why did they take it out?
I don't know. Maybe for pacing reasons. The
What's
dream
pacing
sequence that
reasons?
put the end to this scene where she runs out into the child's playground and like the nuclear flash goes off and then it's continued in the middle of the film. I think, well, he says in the commentary that he didn't want that many flashbacks of that scene because it was just dragging it out and it was kind of like ruining and making the tension kind of boring. Because he's already got her running down the corridors later in the film when she tries to escape.
Yeah.
There's 2 dream sequences or nightmare
And she's
sequences
going,
where she runs
"No!"
down the corridor. But yeah, why they didn't bring Michael Biehn back? They did, obviously, they filmed it. But why they didn't put him in the actual film, I don't know. Because it does add to it a bit.
Do you think he was upset that he wasn't in it more?
I don't know. Because he is kind of dead.
Yeah, but...
James Cameron did mention in this, though. He wanted you to be unsure if it was a dream sequence or it was the ghost of Kyle coming
Ghost of
back.
Christmas Past.
Because she was loaded up with Thorazine, which is that kind of like...
Trippy, hallucinogenic.
That mild antipsychotic drug that gives you dry mouth and bad breath, wheeziness. I don't know, just making up symptoms.
Well, no, some of them are true.
Eating sweethearts.
You read them off. Oh, God, they were so good.
They still are good. They're under the mixer.
I know. I'm trying to avoid them because I'll never go to sleep ever again.
There's only a few left here.
Have you been fucking chowing down on sweets all day?
I needed the sugar rush. In fact, I should have probably done this before the show started. I thought you were going to be back for 6. So I pounded a bottle of Coke thinking, oh, I'll be full of pep.
Oh, shit. Well, it's Wednesday. I always go to the gym on a Monday and a Wednesday.
What happened to you at the gym, Ellie?
I passed out.
What were you on? Were you on a machine?
No, I was walking away from a machine. Basically, I think I pushed it too hard. My body overheated. And, yeah, I passed out.
Was you eating today?
Yes, I've eaten today.
So how has that not happened before?
I don't know. It's, I hate to say this.
Brain tumour.
It's that time of the month. and your hormones and everything's kind of all out of kilter. Like, just you don't know what it's like. You're not a fucking woman. You might look like one, and I know I don't look like one, but I technically am. So it was all a little bit.
I sound like a right male chauvinist, uneducated pig in saying this, but like, why is it every month you in particular gets floored by this period thing? You've been having quite a few for many years now. Why have you not mastered it?
Well, when I was younger, I never used to suffer from any side effects. It's only been in the last 4-5 years. After like turning 20, I think 21. Yeah, from 21 onwards, I started suffering from all different kinds of like fucking period symptoms. But for years, I got away with it, and all my friends would either get mood swings or pain, and I was like, ha ha, I don't suffer from any of this shit. And then all of a sudden, I started getting excruciating pain. But I was really underweight for quite a while as well. And when you're underweight, your symptoms are heightened, and so the pain can be excruciating. But this is really fucking dull, dude. I don't want to be talking about this on the fucking 2-minute Terminator podcast.
Well, the Polaroid that John Connor has in a plastic
it's
pocket
splattered in
protector.
blood, and that's how this relates. Awesome.
Yeah, no, the actual
Polaroid.
the Polaroid. Yes, it was made from an original film still, negative cut from the original Terminator film, because they lost the Polaroid
Has someone got that Polaroid?
somewhere. Yeah. Now we're repeating things we've actually said to each other, as well as callbacks to the fact attacks from previous episodes.
But I think it's a good point. Do you reckon someone's got it in like a little frame in their bedroom and they're just laughing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be doing the same.
Yeah.
She's looking quite bony in this scene, isn't she?
And she's got like a negligee slip kind of nighty thing on, and she's not dressed in her hospital gown thing. So why is that?
Well, I think again it's signifying the fact that she's kind of tripping out, and this isn't a scene to be taken seriously.
Why not put her in like a paisley polo neck all in one?
Sounds like something Martin would wear.
Why is she not in like a Sergeant Pepper John Lennon outfit from
Oh God.
Yellow Submarine?
Because she hasn't taken acid. She may be on an antipsychotic.
What are you
or a
doing here,
psychotic.
Kyle? Get out of my room. Trying to write Sergeant Pepper.
Actually, she does kind of have Beatles hair. Like long and floppy and shit.
Did they have long hair? No, only George Harrison really had long hair, didn't they?
Yeah, well, in the 60s, they all kind of grew their hair a bit. John Lennon's had fucking long hair.
John Lennon had long hair later in the 70s when he whacked out of his thing and like met a woman. Crazy Yoko.
That video, is it you that showed me that video?
Bill Burr pussy whipped one.
Yeah, when she's on stage just hitting a fucking
You
triangle.
want a moment?
Like
Here's
a
your fucking
twat.
moment. If you make that kind of noise again while I'm playing, I'm going to hit you so hard your eyes are going to fucking look like mine.
That's amazing. Who are they performing with?
Chuck Berry.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, John Lennon's
No.
performing with Chuck Berry, one of his all-time heroes. And Yoko
he
is in the
brings
band.
Yoko on the fucking stage.
Like Linda McCartney's in
who
the
looks
band.
totally smacked out.
And Yoko's doing a classic noises.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
And then they freeze frame on Chuck Berry's eyes going.
What the fuck? I better be getting paid for this shit.
So yeah, Google Bill Burr, Yoko Ono. And it's like the funniest 3 minutes of your life. It's really funny. He just breaks down
right
what was
to Google.
happening on stage.
Yeah, do Google it.
Strangely, recently released was Linda McCartney's solo mic from Wings when they were singing like Wings
Oh my
songs when Paul
God.
McCartney put her in the band. She can't sing for shit either.
Yeah. Just don't.
So yeah,
don't let
Paul
them get
McCartney and
involved.
John Lennon redefined pussy whipped.
Keep sex and music separate.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I spat on myself.
Ooh, sexy. And you licked it. Gotta get all those juicy chemicals.
Look at Danny's hand, who plays John's friend. Like, he's got very dry palms. Very
His
dry.
fingers look like sausages.
Everyone's fingers look like sausages.
Mine don't. I've got slender fingers.
Thin fingers, not the sausage fingers.
Not the sausage fingers.
When John Ritter's trying to explain what kind of dwarf he is in Bad Santa.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got the thin fingers, not the sausage. Billy Barty type. Billy Barty, of course, plays the squinty-eyed wizard in Willow.
Yeah.
The power to control the universe is in which finger?
We should watch Willow one time.
Yeah, let's do Willow Minute. Because we'll have a lot more to say about it than this. You've actually become less animated, I think, and less chatty since we got to Terminator 2. Even though last night, I commend you, you went into like some dark parts of your personal life.
I did. That was great. That was really good.
It's cathartic.
Big words, Ethan. Big words.
Big words.
Big words.
Big words.
Right, so what else can we say about his fat fingers? Or can we move on from this particular
I was just
scene?
trying to find the actor's name again. It was Danny Bonaducci.
Danny boy.
Danny Cooksey, that's him. You know, he voices lots of animation stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I think he's kind of, yeah. When you, I
John's
guess,
wearing a Public Enemy t-shirt, who were quite big at the time.
I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
Thought they're a bit shit.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Public Enemy. I don't listen to much of the hip hop.
Do you have any questions for me? Because usually you're like burying me with questions.
Yeah, but
Even though I told you off for asking too many questions 2 episodes back, now I'm begging you to ask
I
questions.
just don't know where I stand, Ethan.
We prefer you to sit. Maybe is it because we've thrown each other off because we're on different seats? Usually I'm on the left.
Yeah, I
Do you wanna
did say
swap?
we have mixed it up a little bit. I like Mike 4. Way, she's back in.
Straight down the mic. There we go.
What have you done with my models?
I was trying to get the Terminator and the alien
To
from
tango?
the Giga alien to fight, and
Okay.
I didn't want to pose the Terminator in too extreme a position until just in case his pistons shot off in all directions, because that can happen.
It
The
kind of
pistons have shot off.
It kind of looks like they're about to tango. Tango. Oh God.
Which one's Al Pacino? Which one's Gabrielle Anwar from
Well, no,
Scent of a Woman?
I was thinking more True Lies.
No, there's only one good tango scene, and that's Scent of a Woman.
Oh, I've not seen Scent of a Woman.
You've seen Scent of a Woman, Al Pacino, when he became when he reached his personal
I
singularity
haven't seen
as an
Scent
actor,
of a Woman. I shit you not.
and forevermore he just does pastiches of that role. Al Pacino's Scent of a Woman.
Never seen it.
He's blind. Oh my God.
I've seen Cruising.
No, you've seen out. You've got to have seen Scent. You have to have seen Scent of a Woman.
I have not seen. I can't do it.
What is that? Pops from League of Gentlemen.
I think. So.
I have not seen. The pizzas
The
have
little
been
rabbits,
stolen.
they are so brave. See, I feel way more myself.
Pacino.
I don't know. I think the fact that I passed out earlier, I'm just a little bit.
When he started
spacey.
talking like this, every sentence would go up and then down.
Oh, Al Pacino.
Then he won an Oscar. Then every role he did since then was like that.
Exactly.
Following that was Heat. And he talked exactly like that. 2 minute Terminator.
Go.
Go. Go.
Go now.
Danny Cooksey.
For a punk, his trousers. I'm not sure that they're really going with his.
He's not really a punk, is he? He's like a mulleted kid.
Is he a wannabe punk?
Southern Cal. Well, he's just a kid. He just wants a bit rock, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's what you call kids back
Having
then.
said that,
you
he
punk.
looks like he could be in Saints of Sin.
Oh my god! I love those guys.
That's the
They're
look.
so fucking awesome.
Yeah,
They've
Saints
got
of
way
Sin.
better hair than
Are
fucking.
you going to actually confirm if you're going to meet me on the 27th of this month in the Sanctum Rock and Roll Hotel so I can interview you, fuck?
You fuck.
Plural fucks.
They've been gigging and they've been cleaning out their van. I follow them on Facebook.
Well, I've been cleaning out my podcasting crew if they don't hurry up and do an interview with me.
Actually, that could be a really good. Not that you're going to do it in the van.
Harriet's making it big. Soapy's making it big. I'm doing a podcast. Ow!
Stop. No name fucking saying on this
It's only
show.
first names.
Unless, yeah, but come on, Ethan.
Sorry, we'll just say H. Reardon. That's too obvious.
You're fucking ridiculous, you are. Unless you're saying nice things
I
about
won't
people.
say okay, we'll just say S. Lovell Anderson. That Simpsons thing when he's like, their name is the first. He says the first thing, he goes, that's too obvious. Then he goes S something. And he just gives
No,
the
the
full
best
name.
one is Alan Partridge when he
S. Lovell
goes,
Anderson.
we've got a man on the phone and he fears he's a gay. He's married and he wants to remain like incognito, so I'm only going to use his first name, which is Domingo from mention some tiny little town. So good. Fucking hell, Partridge, you genius. Yeah, we massively digress. Now that I'm in my seat, I feel a little bit more normal. But yeah, I'm just a bit like...
Well, this scene with Kyle, was it wrongfully cut out of the theatrical cut of Terminator 2?
I kind of like that scene. It's not really integral to the film, though. It doesn't really change anything, does it?
No.
You don't really learn anything new. And if anything, we saw enough of those kind of scenes in the first movie. Maybe too much. But I do kind of like that his face comes up in the movie. I don't know. Maybe she should have looked in the mirror and seen Carl's face. I don't know. Like, have you ever been at a party and you're a bit fucked on like drugs, and you look in the mirror and you're like, whoa, my face doesn't look like that. No, you've never done that.
You ever looked in the mirror
Wise
soberly
man.
and just kept saying, "My name's Ellie Fitzgerald"?
Never.
That was really freaky in third person when you used to do that as a kid. Like you were standing outside your own head, looking at this meat vehicle, going, "Oh my god, I'm the voice inside the head of Ethan, and that's Ethan."
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You still like I was on a kid. Doesn't really work now. But when I was a kid,
You say a kid, but you were like 26 because you were a late starter, weren't you, Ethan?
No, when I was an actual kid. Yeah.
Were you ever such a thing?
Yeah, I used to be.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
And which was your favourite robot?
Like when there's more the road of life ahead of you, you're like, oh, there's time to do whatever I want.
Did you make out like you're fucking 100? You're so not.
I'm getting there.
You don't look a day over fucking 28.
You begged to differ the other day.
What did I say?
You were like, dude, 30's pushing it.
No, you said something ridiculous like I can't remember what you
No,
said.
the casting people always had me down as 28.
I reckon 28 to 30.
Okay.
Definitely. Nick asked to see a picture of you today, and I sent him through a photo, and he was like, "No fucking way."
What photo did you send?
I sent 3.
What did you send?
I sent your favourite one, your Facebook
My
profile
dick?
one. No, because I haven't got any good dick pics on my phone.
My Facebook profile. Well, you're a lesbian.
Your Facebook profile. 2, one of the ones that Nell took of you.
Why did you just Facebook me and find?
Because he doesn't have Facebook. And the third one was one of you. It's probably one of my favourite photos of you at Burning Man, and you're on that bike and you're doing that. Such a fucking hot photo. It is really hot.
Well, you know.
He was like, "What the fuck? There's no way he's that old." And I was like, "Yeah, dude." And he was just like, "Wow, he's so fucking hot."
Smoking.
And I was like, "You should see his dick, man. It's massive." And then he was like, "Can we have a threesome?"
Tune in. Did he actually say that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a psychopath.
I know.
Joe Bowdler's commenting on a photo you were tagged in. I assume it's the Terminator one with your knackers out on Terminator 2 for the 4 episodes back.
Do you reckon? I'm surprised.
Do you
Badler-
really think so?
Do you really think so?
You think boys are interested in me?
Yeah, but I'm a lesbian.
I know. what a waste of rug. Did I send you that photograph of that product that said Rug Doctor?
No.
Oh, dude.
Ethan. No, but you did send me some very interesting photos today when I was at work.
There's a product in England called Rug Doctor.
Oh my god.
And I thought you'd appreciate it being as you like rug.
Yeah.
And I fucking forgot to send it, obviously.
It is a beautiful thing though, Ethan. You can't deny.
Camera, here we go. Come on, Rug Doctor.
Is this a legitimate product?
Oh, that's my dad's toes. That's not good.
Oh god, you sent me that. That was amazing.
Screenshots.
I would literally spend hours just fucking sorting your dad's feet out.
Oh my god, where has it gone?
What's the time difference between Terminator 1 and Terminator 2?
Are you serious?
Dude, that kind of shit doesn't stay in my head.
We discussed it at length yesterday on last night's show.
No, I mean actual time, not in the movie.
All right, 1984 is Terminator 1.
And this is
Terminator 2
91.
came out in 91, so it's 7 years.
Okay. I think Michael has aged pretty badly.
Me and
'Cause
Michael
he looks,
Biehn.
yeah, he looks really fucking old in that scene.
I think, well, he's 20... I think he's 28 or something, or 29, I think, in Terminator 1. So he must be about 35, 36.
Yeah, but
in
he
this.
looks older.
He's got a fatter face.
He just looks really haggard. Looks like he's seen some dark shit, man.
Well, he's seen some... Well, I sent you final pictures of him, didn't I, recently?
Oh, no. Well, no, it was when I got really excited.
In fact, the Entertainer-nator, Stuart Giles, had a picture with him recently.
Did he?
But apparently Michael Biehn wouldn't be photographed with him in the Terminator outfit.
What? Why?
At the last Comic-Con, he came up to him as the Entertainer-nator, and he's like, he kicked up a massive fuss, apparently. When I'm getting a photo like this.
What? Why?
So
I wouldn't have thought he'd be a fucking diva. He can't afford to be a diva.
Yeah, Bean.
He can't get in
Fucking
fucking
get in
movies
that picture with
for
the
love nor
Entertainer.
money. Like, sort it out, dude.
Yeah, no. So basically, he had a photograph done of himself, not as the Terminator. And then when he got the photos, he photoshopped him as the Entertainer in next to him. It's so obvious.
Actually, do we know what sunglasses the Terminator wears in this movie?
In this, no. And I really did try and look and check for that. But no, they like the generic, I guess, sunglasses.
Like from like a petrol station or something.
Well, they're probably a brand name, aren't they? Because they'd get money. But
They get money.
yeah, no, very strangely, I could not find them.
That's such a shame.
No.
I know. But yeah, Michael, not looking so great in this movie. Sarah, again, is looking pretty haggard, but I guess she would look haggard because she's in a fucking mental institute. Where
Yeah, if
most
you-
of our mothers should probably end
Look,
up,
he
let's be honest.
photoshopped himself in as the Entertainer with Michael Biehn. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna post this on the 2-minute Terminator website because Stuart John Arnold, the Entertainer-nator, has had his picture done with every Terminator. That's been his goal. He's got Christina Loken from Terminator 3.
Is that actually her though, or has he just superimposed it in there?
That's her. The only one he superimposed is Michael Bean because Michael Bean wouldn't get a photograph
Oh
with him.
God, he looks like some pervy old uncle. You know, the one that gets really overly drunk at someone's wedding. And then
There he is with Linda Hamilton.
See, Linda looks okay there.
I'm pretty sure he's put the head on that as well, hasn't he? That's Photoshop.
Yeah, it does look pretty photoshopped. Oh my God.
That's him with Edward
Furlong.
Furlong.
Look how fat he's got.
I know.
That's fucking terrible.
That's him with Arnold, but that's him put himself in as the Entertainer-nator.
Oh,
So,
bless him.
Stuart John Arnold.
Yeah, definitely put those on the page. Why aren't they on the page already? Why aren't they on the goddamn page?
Because we've discussed it now, and now it's on the show, and then we can put it on the page.
Oh, okay. So it's relevant now.
So yeah, have you got anything to add, Ellie? We've done 25 minutes of dross.
Where is this? Where is this scene? Where is it being shot?
Well, I can only assume it's like the back alleys and things around the Lakeview Terrace area again.
Ah, here's a good question.
Yes.
How does Arnold Schwarzenegger know where he is? Because he doesn't have a police car with a thing that tells you where people live.
Well, no, but I presume they'd have some kind of case file on them because the T-1000 knew where John Connor. Oh, that's a lie actually because he checked the police computer.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's one of those movie things, isn't it? You're not supposed to talk about.
He's just shut up and watch the
He's
movie.
blindly driving around LA, which is like
huge
and flat and expansive. It takes like 3 hours to go across it on the
full
public
of street
bus.
urchins.
I know, I did it daily.
You lived there, didn't you?
Yeah,
For how long?
3 months.
Were they the 3 happiest months of your life?
No, there's not actually been that many happy months in the last 4 or 5 years of my life.
Well, you need to sort that out, Ethan.
The Burning Man was fun.
Yeah.
The riding, I think the
Going through
best
the
thing that's
desert.
happened to me is getting that bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because riding that bike, all your problems and things melt away. It's literally like meditation or therapy.
Like Tears and Rain.
A little bit, yeah. And when you pull up at headlights, it feels what it'd be like if you had made it as an actor and were famous.
So it's like while
But
you're
it's
building
actually
your
the
bike
bike
now.
that's getting all the kudos. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but you do look pretty fucking badass on a bike. I think the second time I ever met you was in Tooting, and
Yeah.
you had your bike at the station. I was like, fucking hell, this guy. And you like drove down the road,
is
and
the
there was like
coolest
a
bike
couple of
ever as
people
well.
next to me, and like they all both looked at the same time, and we were just like, eh. No, it's a fucking amazing bike, dude.
Yeah.
It suits you. It completes the look. In other words, you
Yeah,
can't.
the look's kind of back, isn't it?
It's totally back. It's amazing. I like it a lot more than the fucking moon boots that you normally wear.
I bought Marty McFly trainers, sporting the sneakers and the hip hop trousers.
And your hip hop trousers.
My hibbity hop trousers.
It's at times like this that you actually show your age. And what, my hip hop trousers?
They are hip hop.
How are
The
they
hibbity hop.
It's the way you say it. Hip hop.
Tomorrow afternoon, here's his thing. I'm going to meet Sophie Golding Spittle,
Okay.
casting
The
director.
casting director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because her going on maternity leave directly correlates with my career going in the fucking toilet.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay. So you're gonna connect.
No, I want to meet her and ask her and go, what's my next move? Do I just quit and give up? How do I
Okay.
get another agent?
But you
'Cause
know
without-
she's gonna tell you not to give up though. Because she's a big fan.
But she's no longer in the game. She's had a baby. How long do women take when maternity leave? At least 2 years, don't they?
Dude, I'm not joking you. My mum was back in work literally like a month after I
Yeah,
was
but
born.
she had to because she's an ugly working class. Oh, I'm just kidding.
That's true. No, my mum's beautiful.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, Sophie looks like a
Inside.
well-to-do, lovely middle-class girl who probably doesn't need to work 'cause she's got a blanket of protection provided by 2 wonderful, lovely parents. Things I never had. Except Mum, she's amazing. Even though she hates Ellie.
Have to put that.
In case you're listening, Mother, thank you so much for all the help over the years. And are you proud of me? You're probably not. I'm not.
Of course she is. You're the most.
The shittiest podcast
No, you're
on
the
this side
most-
of the pesos.
You're the most intellectual in your family for sure.
And where's that got me? Brought me nothing but misery.
Yeah, but you should have fucking pride in yourself.
I do, but no one else does.
People do. Just unfortunately, the people that have an effect on your career right now
To quote
don't
the Count of
believe.
Monte Cristo, I don't believe in God. And Richard Harris goes, it doesn't matter. He believes in you.
Exactly.
High five for the God we don't believe in who's forsaken me.
Just ask the universe.
No, I just want to talk to her and go, what should I do? Because, like, everyone around me is getting on. As you see, my 2 exes are doing brilliantly. And I think if anyone who listens to the podcast goes back and figures out what their names are, you can check on them and see how brilliantly they are doing. My eminent co-stars from the film I did before the film I've just done have gone on to like fantastic things. One's now the lead in Hobby City, which you might shit on, but that's a major BBC drama.
Yeah, of course.
And he's the main part.
Yeah, loads of people watch that shit.
And David, my other friend, who was in the same fucking film, has just done Jupiter Ascending with the Wachowski brothers and fucking Fast and the Furious 5. Like,
Whoa.
yeah, he's doing amazing.
Are you sure you went in the Terminator?
And all it comes down to is a team of people that believe in you and push you.
Exactly.
And know how to market and push you. And
so that's why you need a new agent, dude.
But unless we get one really good now, it's game over. Like,
I know. So that's why you need to put every single effort.
And you've seen how the world's when we first met, I was seen for Spy with Melissa McCarthy. That Jason Statham film that's just come out with fucking Jennifer Lopez. Was it Jennifer Lopez? No,
I don't think it was Jennifer Lopez, but I
think
remember
it's Jennifer
the movie.
Lopez is one. It's just come out on DVD now. I mean, it probably didn't go to the cinema then, but it's like it's still a fucking good job. And there were like a bunch of other things. Arthur Merlin, I did. I mean, the agent has not capitalised that, and I've got 2 films out this year now.
It's because she doesn't like you, dude.
And
She's not going to put you forward for things. She's not going to fucking, surround you in glitter and pizzazz and go, this guy, he's fucking amazing. Like, it doesn't matter if he's not the exact fucking hit all the criteria. She's not going to put you forward
role,
for
like
that.
I told Bex today, that the Game of Thrones role, the Spanish warrior dude who knew how to ride a horse and stuff.
Yeah,
For the record, listeners, I do know actually how to ride a fucking horse. I do.
that's amazing. You've totally got the hair for it.
And I was like, Spanish-looking warrior
Yeah.
part in Game of Thrones, going to be a big
That is
thing.
basically
Has
exactly
to be able to
you.
ride a horse. And she's like, oh, we didn't put you up for it. And I was like, why? She went, well, you need to be ride like a horse to a stuntman level. And I was like, are you
Who
sure about
does
that?
ride a fucking horse to a stuntman
Because
level?
wouldn't you just get a
stuntman
stuntman that
to
can
do
act?
that, yeah.
And there's not many of those out there. Sorry, stuntman. You do a fantastic job. I couldn't do it. But actors first, right?
Yeah, totally.
And I've since met other friends in my life who are actors who did audition for that and can't ride a horse. Their agent just bullshitted to get them in the door.
I know. Which is why you just need a new agent.
Oh,
It's fine, because you're going to go and see Sophie tomorrow. She's going to give you some advice. Hopefully she can help you out. You guys get on well. It will be a very pleasant experience.
yeah, I guess.
Anyway,
God.
next
What a
time on
misery of a fucking
next time on
episode this
Ethan's
is.
Life and Sobs.
I think that, that's the kind of angle we have on this show. We do like bleed other things into our lives, because there are moments in Terminator, folks, sadly, even when you watch the Blu-ray Skynet edition, that not much happens.
Yeah, in this 2 minutes, they take the money. There's a fucking flashback or a weird hallucinogenic fucking trip.
It breaks
and
my
that's
heart to hear you
about it.
speaking of Terminator that way.
Why?
Because the whole point, I think you wanted to do this just to get to this film.
I love this film.
I think we need to get your friend from work who loves Terminator. We need to do a
Ed.
3-way. Actually, we can't do Ed yet because the other 2 mics are being repaired by Shaw.
We can't do Ed. Sorry, Ed. No doing yet.
Anyway. Thank you all for listening,
You need to
everyone.
eat the sweets about 20 minutes before you start.
Like a Viagra.
Yeah.
Mental energy Viagra.
Either that or just a blowjob or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well.
And
That's
I probably should.
the amount of times I've tried to suck my own dick is on, this is any man's story, really. As Bill Hicks said, the next thing to go on our revolutionary step is that 3rd cervical vertebrae in your neck.
That apparently
So
Marilyn Manson removed. Such bullshit.
One day they'll find Bill Hicks dead with his face in his crotch.
Well, then if that happens for dudes,
With
then
balls
chicks should
hanging
be
out
able
of
to
his
lick
mouth,
their own
and
pussy.
the doctors will just go, wow, someone finally made it.
Yeah,
Having
but
said that, have you seen those weird sex videos that are on like Xtube and things? Like self blowjobs. Guys can do it. My fucking hat's off to you, gentlemen, if you can do that.
holy shit.
They
You must
must
have
have
a
a
right
double-jointed
Rodzilla
back.
to fucking be able to fit that in.
Would just be a gymnast
Wow, yeah.
or a contortionist. My God.
Yeah, but I don't know. Imagine being able to lick your own pussy, though.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's probably
amazing.
a tall order.
Yes, definitely.
You wouldn't need that, like I said. Well, we talked about this the other day, wasn't it? I think robotics things
Oh, you
is
can
getting
get
better
like
and better.
you can get those tongue things, but it's not going to be the same as actually
Real
having
doll.
a face.
Really want to get a real doll.
We'll get one.
Really do though. Like one of those super realistic. They're like $5,000, $6,000.
But I couldn't fuck a fucking rubber doll.
But not just for the sex. No, but yeah, but it's like silicone, so it feels like a fleshlight. So it feels.
Yeah,
like
but when I looked at the face, I would just see this glassy look just staring. That would freak the fuck out of me, man.
when haven't you gone home with a girl and seen a glassy look? Come on.
I've never done that.
Well, there's a lot of idiots out there. This is just one that can't talk to you. No, apparently you can put them in like a really warm bath for half an hour, and they retain body temperature for like ages and ages afterwards.
Dude, that's no. You're not going to convince me of this. If you want to fuck a doll, go fuck a
No,
doll.
I don't. But I think also it'd be.
You do though.
It'll be fun.
You
for, like,
do. I can see it in your face.
It'll be fun
Ethan
for
wants to fuck a doll.
Ethan. Come on. Get into my head. No, but for like faking suicides and pushing them out of cars and stuff, moving cars. That'd be hilarious.
That would be
That'd
amazing.
Be brilliant.
Yeah. They'd be like, "Oh my god, someone killed this doll."
Someone driving behind you, just see she's bouncing her head off the door, and you just throw her out of the moving vehicle.
Well, what's it called? What's the dudes that used to do all the tricks and shit? It's not Dirty Sanchez. It's the more famous one, Jackass. And they'd do that. They'd get like a dad and they'd strap a fake baby to his back, and then he'd be on a bicycle, and he'd like crash it, and the baby would just go flying and skidding along like face down onto like a busy road. And they'd be like, oh my god, this baby! Or they'd be dressed up as a really old person, and they'd be at the top of a hill, and they'd like go down the hill in their wheelchair or a pram or whatever.
Yeah.
No, that's the witches. Yeah. So it's kind of been done before, but I just couldn't fuck a robot. Could you fuck a robot, Spaldner?
Or Josh?
Nichols? Or Josh?
You always forget Twitter's Josh.
Because, do you know why?
Josh, we've asked this repeatedly on the show. I don't think you actually listened to it, but if you hear this message, thank you for all your lovely bigging up on Twitter and retweets. Can you contact us on the 2 Minute Terminate page and reveal yourself?
Yeah, we don't know who the fuck
I think
you
it's
are.
my mom. Or your mom.
What,
or
the
someone.
dolphin?
Oh no. What's that dolphin thing again? Tell everyone.
The winking dolphin.
What's the winking dolphin, Ellie?
It's when you're having sex in the doggy position, and the dude like cheekily like starts like to push the tip in your bum, and you turn around and you go
With a lemon in your eye, look.
yeah. It's a laugh. It's a dolphin chat. It's a dolphin chatting. Yeah. How did we get onto that?
I've no
yeah.
idea. Oh.
The reason I mentioned Spaldner so much is because he just gets so involved, and he like addresses.
He's the end listener.
I don't give a fuck.
I
He gets
do.
involved, and he doesn't just write, "Oh, good hey guys." He actually, gives his. I feel that we should one day fucking Skype him
I
or
think
Viber.
he's the lifeline that doesn't want us to give up.
Yeah, I know, but dude, I fucking love that. I really, really do. I think Spaldner's great.
Hello, listener.
I think I fancy him. Spaldner, what do you actually look like, dude?
Yeah, famous last words, Ellie. Be careful.
Because his pitch is the Predator head, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's great. I don't get me wrong. I think he's awesome, and he is.
Whatever. Don't fucking backtrack now.
No, he is. Spawn, you're awesome. I've never said anything like disparaging about him.
No.
But
you
you
always
can't
get
see
me.
anything on your Facebook page, and it's all like non.
Do you think he's a robot?
No, but sometimes there's a lot of people that have like Facebook pages, and it's just like there's never a picture of them, or for their profile picture, there's always like a picture of a dog or a picture of a funny thing.
Yeah, but some people don't like to put their fucking life
He's a
on Facebook.
fan of the Washington Redskins. There's a question for you, Spaldner. There's a lot of talk recently in the media about the Washington Redskins needing rebranding because people say it's racist. What do you think?
There was an episode of South Park that did that as well.
Because it, like, is it racist in a sense that
I don't think it is.
it's such an old thing now? I don't know, I guess because it is racist, but I suppose because
I don't even know how there is such a word as
Native
fucking
Americans
racist
have
anymore.
less of a voice of the black community. It kind of has gone unchecked for so long. But then what would you call the team now? To rebrand the team would just essentially ruin the team because you wouldn't know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's tradition, dude. Fuck it. Don't change it. Keep it the way it is.
I don't know. You shouldn't keep it the way it is, but then what would you change it to?
No, but why can't you keep it the way it is?
Because it's like saying the Washington N-words.
But, oh, for fuck's sake, that's just ridiculous.
You only say it's ridiculous, like I said,
retarded.
because there are more of a marginalised minority now. First Nations people. As they
Dude,
like to be
it's the
called.
name of a fucking football team.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Seriously. It's like, I can't remember who it was. Was it Ellie Goulding or someone? Last summer, she went to a festival and she was wearing an Indian headdress. She got fucking torn apart and they were like, that's racist. Last year, I was going to go to this party.
This year, Ellie Goulding went to a festival in Al Jolson blackface. No one said a word.
I know, boot polish. Fucking
Mammy, how I love
hats off to her. I'd love to go to a party all blacked up. I think that'd be amazing. In fact, I might do it.
you. Only Prince Harry can do that.
Fuck you, Prince Harry. You cunt.
We've just lost a royal listener. Thanks. Now we're down to Spoils now.
Dude, I
And
would
Josh,
definitely cancel the
John
show if I
Nichols.
thought he was listening.
Anyway, Ellie.
Anyway,
We could discuss
Ethan.
men's fashions and industrialisation all night, but I'm afraid work must intrude and we should stop this show.
Never. I
I'm
could
doing-
talk.
No, not stop the show. I think if we ever get through all these Terminators,
Mm.
we should do a different podcast where it's just about anything.
Welcome
other
to the
stuff.
memories of my life.
No, when you start working for Vice magazine, we should do a podcast on stuff.
Well, when I start working for Vice magazine, I'm gonna do everything I can to get you a small little bit where you can just write abusive shit. Like it'll be like Ethan's box, Ethan's fart box, and you can have your own little bit and you can write your stuff.
No, I think
You're really good at that.
we should make documentaries about weird shit around the world.
I want to do like a sex documentary. Yeah,
We'll go in there and get involved sexually with different things.
totally.
I'll be,
Tried
like,
and tested.
middle-aged by
Scratch
then.
and sniff.
Anyway, 40 minutes of rubbish. If you listen to the first 10 minutes, you got all the information you need for this 2-minute clip. Danny Cooksey, the way he dresses, the Polaroid,
The
the
Polaroid.
dirt bike that John rides, the Casio Pocket Portfolio Pocket PC that John uses, the reinserted scene from the Terminator Special Edition with Michael Biehn reprising his role of Carl Reese in the dream sequence.
You're almost
Is it a
giving me jazz
Thorazine
hands.
flashback or is it a dream? Is he a ghost? Who knows? That's up to you, listeners and viewers. We'll see you on the next episode.
Hasta la vista.
All the humans, why can't we just be friends? And love each other. Watch out for machines, they're unstoppable. Watch out for machines, they will rule the world.